Hi everyone. Okay, so this is the meditation session to go with the Fabula Festival and the Libraries Week event at the Ilford Central Library. We're about to start, but we'll just wait a couple more minutes. So for now, you can just make yourself comfortable and just relax, waiting to begin. Just making yourself comfortable, waiting for the session to begin in a couple of minutes. This is a meditation session for the Fabula Festival and the Libraries Week, organized by the Ilford Central Library. So just make yourself comfortable, either seated or lying down, it doesn't matter as long as you are comfortable. You can have water by your side as well if you wish. Okay, we're going to begin now. So for those of you who are not familiar with the sessions, just to let you know, I have got cats in the room, so you may sometimes find an ear passing by or a tail. It's normal, it's my cats. Okay, hi, I'm Stephanie. We're going to be doing a meditation session now. It is for the event of the Fabula Festival this weekend and also the Libraries Week ending as well. It is in partnership with sorry. So we're going to be doing a session on meditation for about an hour. It's small activities across the session. And so it's going to be basic activities of meditation that are going to help you to relax, hopefully. So just to bear in mind that these sessions are for your health and well-being. So you need to make sure that at all times you are fully comfortable and fully relaxed. If there's any activity that creates you stress in any way, you can sit it out and wait for it to end and then proceed to the next one afterwards. Also, we're going to start with a breathing activity, which is one of the foundations of meditation. So, if at any time there is a meditation that I am guiding that you don't feel comfortable with or that you can't connect with, you can always go back to focusing on your breath, as I'm going to show you with the first activity. Yes, so this session is in partnership with One Place East. They are an organization that supports disability in Redbridge and East London. They do a fantastic job, create a lot of events. So please check them out. One Place East. Okay, so first of all, at all times, please make sure to be comfortable. Sometimes with meditation, you might experience things like lightheadedness or tiredness. It's all normal, but at all times, just make sure you are within your comfort zone. Do not stretch yourself beyond your limits, basically. As I was saying at the introduction before we started the session, you can make yourself comfortable, either seated or lying down. If at any time you wish to move, you can move, it's completely fine. A lot of people do meditation and they push themselves to remain in the same position at all times, in spite of the discomfort or the pain, but this is not one of those sessions. So, if at any time you need to move, if you feel that your body needs to even get up and walk at any time in a session, that's completely fine. And so this is a Reiki session. So that means that I'm sending Reiki healing through this session as well. And so we're going to start the session by focusing on a gratitude, which is something that we are grateful for that happened in the week, something nice that made you feel good at any point in the week. And this exercise can be quite challenging because sometimes we can find it hard to find the positive that happened. But this is why I'm inviting people to do this to begin a session. So now, for a few minutes, I'm going to invite you to think of one gratitude at least that you feel for this week. And also, Reiki healing is an energy that can help in so many aspects of your life, whether it be your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual development, your home, your relationships, your career, anything like this. You can inject positivity too through Reiki. So now, for the next couple of minutes, if you'd like to focus on a gratitude, and then if you have any intent, any purpose for the healing that you would like me to send healing for, you can also express it in your mind at this time. So, if you would like now to take a deep breath in and out, and then closing your eyes, giving a few seconds for my words to come down and settle. And then now, focusing on the gratitude and the intent for the healing. Something you're grateful for that made you happy, made you smile, warmed up your heart in any way. And then a purpose for the healing that I'm sending. Don't worry, if you don't want to add any intent, you will still receive the healing for what you need. But this is a good time to voice it out in your mind if you need to. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the next activity. And please bear in mind that I will guide you through every step, so you don't have to worry about whether you're doing the right thing or not. You just need to listen to my voice. And if at any time you feel that you have lost track of what I'm guiding, or if you find that you got carried away with your thoughts in the middle of an activity, don't worry. Just get back to it at the time when you notice, shifting your mind ever so gently back to the meditation, and you will be fine. So, okay, we're going to start with a breathing exercise. This is a basic exercise of meditation, and it can really help because meditation is about either focusing away from the thoughts we have on our minds and focusing on the one specific thing so that the mind can relax and feel the relief of not having so many thoughts at any one time. Or sometimes meditation can be about focusing on nothing, but this time, with our breath, we are focusing on the one thing that is our breath. So if your eyes are open currently, you can shut them now after making yourself comfortable, seated or lying down, and then taking a deep breath to begin. And for now, you can switch off every thought in your mind little by little. Again, remember that we don't aim to achieve 100% of the results or of the goal, but we are just trying our best. Just reducing the amount of thoughts in our minds right now. There's no need right now, and for this whole hour, there's no need to think about your past. There's no need to think about your future. And there's not even any need to think about your current present location, life, or anything else. Right now, you can just think about your breath, and you are completely safe to do so. And you are completely safe to switch off every other thought that has nothing to do with your breath. Also, there is no need to change your breath in any way. We are just going to observe it. We don't need to change anything. And so, for now, just noticing your breath, the gentle movement of the air coming in and out. Noticing this soft flow as you breathe in and your body expands to make space for the fresh air. And as you breathe out and your body retracts to expel the old air. Noticing, just bringing your attention to your breath. Breathing in and out as normal. And just keeping your mind focused on your breath as much as possible. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you notice that you are getting carried away with other thoughts, when you notice, just gently bring your mind back to your breath. That's it, just relaxing more and more as your mind simplifies its process and focuses on just the one thing that is your breath. Paying attention to all the sensations that it brings as the air goes through you, through your nose, at the back of your throat, through your windpipes and into your lungs on an inhale, and the other way around on an exhale. Breathing in and breathing out as naturally as possible. Feeling the soothing effect of the air as it brushes past you, inside of you. There is no softer sensation than this. And so you can relax more and more as you keep on breathing naturally. One more minute and then we will come back. Just connecting with your breath right now. And now taking a deep breath in and out to finish. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes again just for a moment before we start the next activity. Okay, so how was this first activity? I hope you felt okay through it. Just to let you know, we've got a live chat here going on as well. So if you want to leave any comment or if you have any question, you can do so at any time in a live chat. You can just leave them there. And what I tend to do with these sessions is that I tend to wait until the end of the session and then I read them and I answer to them if there's any question. And also towards the end, I will explain a bit more about what it is that I do, about the work I do, and how you can keep doing meditation with me if you wish to. Okay, so the next activity is a body scan. This is another basic activity for meditation. And today we are kind of going through the basics so that you can have good tools that you can take home with you in case if you want to keep practicing them. You can keep practicing the breathing exercise at any time. It's a really great exercise to completely recenter yourself and to focus when you feel that everything is going on in your head too much, because it helps to zoom in onto the one thing and to practice for the mind to focus on one thing at a time. And you can do it anywhere. That's the beauty of it. You can do it in your, well, actually, you could do it in your car, but preferably not when driving. So when the car is switched off, but you can do it at work, you can do it when you wake up, you can do it before going to bed, you can do it anytime. Anytime you feel stressed, you can go back to that breath focus. And it helps to remove yourself from the emotions that you may feel at the time of stress. If you're finding that you're being overwhelmed with work or tasks, you can go back to your breath, do a few minutes of focusing on your breath, and everything's going to become less overwhelming. It will be like you're taking a step back from the overwhelming feeling. Okay, so now the body scan. If you can see a printer and or a photocopier, how it scans through when it scans the document, with the light going through the document slowly by slowly from one end to the other, we are going to do the same with our mind going through our whole body. So we will start with the tip of the toes and we are simply going to scan all our whole body all the way up to the top. And again, I'm going to guide you through the whole thing so you don't have to worry about anything. But it's just that you understand the concept if you don't know it already. And so we will scan, sorry, our body all the way up from the tip of the toes all the way to the top of the head. And we will have to make sure to scan every part of ourselves. But I'm going to guide you through that, okay? So now, if you would like to take a deep breath in and out to begin when you're ready, and then closing your eyes, making sure that you are comfortable, shifting your body if you need to, letting my words settle for a moment, and then starting to focus on the tip of your toes. That's right, we will start from the bottom and we will scan the way up. So starting from the tip of your toes now, I am going to invite you to scan your whole foot on the left and on the right side, the left foot and the right foot, scanning the whole foot, the bottom, the top, the sides, and the middle of the foot, your left foot and your right foot, all the way up to your ankles, not forgetting the heels and the back. And what we are scanning for is anything that we feel there, any sensation. Does it feel good on your right foot? Does it feel painful under your foot? Any sensation like this, any sensation of wearing clothing as well. Can you feel any clothing touching your feet? Can you feel any heat or any cold? Just going with our mind through our feet. And now from the ankles, scanning up to the knees, both legs, on the left and on the right side. Again, scanning for sensations, anything you may feel on either side. From the ankles to the knees. Sensations of comfort, discomfort, tingling, heat, cold, tension, relaxed feeling also, any sensation. And don't worry, if your mind gets carried away with other thoughts, just bring your mind back when you notice and just start again from where we are at. Don't worry, you've not missed anything as such. And you will still get all the benefits. And so scanning right now up your legs. That's it. And if you find that you've already gotten up to the top and I'm still guiding you to scan your legs, you can either scan them again for more, or you can just wait. And then scanning your knees now, not forgetting the back and the sides. A lot of stuff can go on in our knees, so you can really take the time. And then scanning your thighs up to your hips and including your hips. Not forgetting the back and the sides. Scanning your pelvis at the front and at the back. And getting more and more relaxed as you do so. Scanning your belly area and your stomach. Gently progressing through this. Noticing what's going on with your stomach, especially. A lot of stuff can happen there. And scanning your chest up to your shoulders. slowly and progressively. And then going to the back and scanning your whole back from bottom to top, all the way up to your shoulders. Noticing which area feels different from the rest. Noticing all the different sensations there. Again, in the back, a lot of things happen there. And scanning your shoulders. Noticing what's happening there. And by what's happening, it could be feeling comfort, feeling tension, feeling weight on the shoulders, feeling light, feeling hot or cold. Some people might see colors there as well. That's good. And now scanning down your arms on the left and on the right side, not forgetting to scan the elbows, the wrists, and the fingers, all the way down to the tip of your fingers. Again, taking your time here. There's no rush. And then bringing your mind back to the top of your shoulders and scanning your neck now, at the front, at the back, and on the sides, and in the middle as well, thinking of the throat too. And then scanning your face. There are a lot of tiny muscles there. So noticing everything there, all the sensations that you can notice on your face, from your mouth, the nose, the cheekbones area, the eyes, the forehead, the ears also. And then going back to the bottom of your head, the top of your neck, at the back of your head, now scanning the back of your head all the way to the top. And now scanning your mind. So this means noticing and inquiring how you are feeling right now. Especially comparing with when you first started this session, trying to see if there is a difference now. And then when you are ready, I am now going to invite you to take a deep breath to finish, breathing in and out. And then opening your eyes again. Now is a good time if you would like to take a sip of water or to shift your body about and make yourself comfortable again if you're not feeling so comfortable anymore. Now, we are all kinds of different people, and some people are more visual and can see things in their mind so easily. Other people, they don't see so much in images in their minds or in films, but what they do is that they can just focus on the words, and then it carries the feeling and the meaning of these words to their system. So that means that if I'm asking you to see something in your mind, even if you don't see it, it doesn't mean that the meditation is not working. It just means that you are relating to it in a different way. But at every time that your mind is focusing on what it is that I say and on what it is that you are doing, you are bringing yourself a lot of good. Okay? So no matter what, you are gaining the effects, even if you can't see what I'm describing or you see it different. Sometimes also we may see things differently from what the person is guiding because sometimes our mind knows best what it is that we need at the time, if that makes sense. And so, for example, there was a time that I followed a meditation from a therapist, and he was making me walk past a water fountain. No, uh, what is it called? A waterfall, sorry. And I love that place so much, and I love swimming so much. So as he was guiding me to walk past that place, to stand there for a while, and then to walk on, well, instead of walking on, I simply imagined myself going to swim in there. And yeah, it is a bit cheeky, but it was something that I felt was so beneficial to me. So I did it. And still, okay, I wasn't following his guidance anymore because for a while I did something different, but I did what was needed for me at the time. And even though that I wasn't following his own guidance, I was still doing something good because I was still meditating and I was still focusing on the one thing. It just was not the thing that he was describing to me. So at any time, if that happens, don't worry, it's completely fine, okay? So now this time we're going to go onto a path. We're going to be walking on a path. Now this is where the healing takes a stronger role because it's going to be a healing path. And as you're walking on that path, you're going to be letting go of things from your system. And by letting go of things, I mean letting go of burdens, letting go of negative energy, letting go of challenges, letting go of fears, anger, all sorts of emotions, letting go of pain, even from your body, from your mind, from your heart. Anything that you no longer need, anything that you have carried that feels too heavy for you, as you walk on that path, you are going to be able to just let go of it as if it was just sliding off of you. And we're going to use an autumn landscape to go around that path because this is a time of the year where people start to feel quite stressed because we are becoming aware and our system knows that we are heading towards winter. And this can be quite stressful. I mean, in October, it's very similar to the other days that are coming shortly, where the light of the day terminates quite early, quite early on, and where we are starting basically to see more darkness than light. So I'm going to use this meditation help to help us connect to the vibration, and by vibration I mean the energy and the feel of autumn in a positive way, so that we can start looking forward still now towards the winter and beyond the winter, um, from where we are. So if you would like now to take a deep breath in and out to begin, and closing your eyes again, making sure that you are fully comfortable. And just for a moment, I'm going to ask you to start creating the beautiful scene that you're going to be walking through. And so, first of all, if you could imagine a path of golden lights. Yes, it is not very realistic, but with a bit of imagination. Just imagine tiles of golden light or soil of golden light, of golden color that you're going to be walking on, whichever feels most comfortable to you and most logical to you, that you connect with best. And then on either side of that path, a beautiful landscape in nature with grass and trees of all different colors, shades between green and red. It is autumn. Some golden leaves, some orange leaves, some red leaves, some brown leaves, some still on the trees, others on the floor. You can even see animals there, but you are the only person there because this is your own space. And then you're going to start to walk on that path. And you're going to notice the sunshine above you. The sun feels lower than in the summer, lower in the sky. The warmth of its rays is so soft and gentle. It keeps you warm and comfortable just right as you start to walk through this amazing landscape. And as you are walking on that path, little by little already, you can start to let go. Life is easy, and anything that makes you feel that it's not, you can let go of now. Fears, stress, tension, pain, even if it feels impossible, that it doesn't make sense that you would not have those things with you anymore. It doesn't make sense that that pain would not be there anymore. It doesn't make sense that that burden you don't have to carry anymore. I'm still inviting you now to dump them all. That's it. Just let go of them. And watch them melt away from you and into the path and disappearing to never come back. As you are walking, and it is so completely comfortable for you to be walking on that path. So completely comfortable. And the more you are progressing on that path, the lighter you are feeling because you are letting go of so much stuff as you are walking. This path is magical, so remember that anything is possible. Yes, you can walk on it. And yes, it can be pain-free to walk on it. And yes, you can feel relaxed now as you are letting go of more and more stuff. And as you are letting go of all these burdens, you are feeling more and more relaxed and lighter. Your whole body is starting to feel so much stronger, and you are starting to walk taller now. Your shoulders are rising and getting back to their right place as the burdens on them are getting lighter. Your head is standing tall and high, and you can now take deep breaths of fresh air as you are walking on that path, feeling empowered by how relaxed you are feeling, all the while with this magnificent sun glowing on you and its beautiful colors of autumn shining on either side of you. You are going to go through autumn and then winter, and then it will be spring again. It is a cycle, and you are going to feel strong through the whole process. And you are going to be able to reach for your happiness at any moment through the cycle. Your feet on that path are feeling lighter and lighter. Everything that you're letting go of will never come back. You can carry on walking for 1 more minute, and then I will ask you to come back into your space. Just take in the beauty of this environment. And really take the time to enjoy that feeling of being relaxed and strong. And remember, life is easy. Okay, if you would like now to take a deep breath in and out and bringing your mind back to the space where you are, I am going to ask you to now open your eyes again, giving you just a few seconds to get back from this beautiful journey. And then I am going to show you what is called a mudra. It is a hand position that we hold to bring ourselves a specific effect. We're going to hold this mudra for 10 minutes. Sorry, I just had to check my notes to make sure that I did everything in the right order. Um, we will hold the hands in a position for 10 minutes, but if at any time you find that it's too long, you can always relieve the position. You can relax your hands and then you can either hold the position again, or you can go back to focusing on your breath. because not everybody will be able to hold the whole 10 minutes, but I'm doing it for 10 minutes for the people who can. So the position of the hands is a prayer position. You put your hands together, and so this is it. And basically, you have all the fingers touching. In the middle, though, it's a bit, your hands are a bit cupped. So they are not touching, the palms are not touching in the middle. They are touching all the way around, so it's all sealed. And then what you're doing is that you bring it down to the middle of your chest where your heart chakra resides, which means that your arms are parallel to the floor if you're seated. They also are parallel in a different way if you're lying down. Um, the idea is to try and relax so that your shoulders are not up there, but they are down and relaxed. I know it's not always easy, and I will remind you to bring them back down if they come up. And so holding this position like this, okay? So I'm going to show you again. Is the hand position of prayer, where you put all your fingers together. The palms in the middle are not touching because they are cupping, but everything else is. And then you bring your hands to the middle of your chest. With your arms parallel to the ground if you are seated, parallel in a different way if you're lying down. And so basically, this mudra is really good for centering, for bringing focus. It's energizing. We've got points of energy on all our fingers, every which way. And so you're connecting these energies together. And so that means that you're reinforcing the dynamic within the energies that are going through. If you have any questions about anything, please do ask, and I can easily take time to answer. And so basically, after this mudra, after holding this posture for a while, we're going to feel more focused, more relaxed. Our whole energy system is going to feel more at peace. It is realigning the central nervous system, if that makes sense. So that means it's calming you down, the whole system. And it's really, really good to do before a task if you really need to bring yourself back into focus. It's really good at the beginning of the day if you find that your mind is too foggy. But you need to know this with the mudras, you have to be very careful not to do it for too long because otherwise you can actually disrupt your energy system. So when you are on your own, follow your own guidelines from videos or from expert advice. But if you're doing it on your own, don't do it for more, don't do a mudra, sorry, don't do a mudra for more than 2 minutes, a maximum 5 minutes, because it can really have a drastic effect on you, okay? So if you'd like now to put your hands in the right position, so prayer position again, all fingers together, brought down to your heart center, which is where your heart chakra is, and arms parallel to the ground if you're seated, and a bit differently parallel to the ground if you're lying down. Taking a deep breath to begin, in and out, and closing your eyes now, and just relaxing like this. Remember to keep your shoulders down, and to keep every muscle relaxed as much as possible. And now I am inviting you to bring your attention to your hands, and to see with your mind if you can feel any sensation there. Yes, to see with your mind if you can feel any sensation there. Do you feel any tingling or any heat, any cold, any movement of energy, a flow of some kind at your hands or on your arms? You may even feel it spreading to you, the rest of your body. If your hands cannot touch completely, it's okay, just do as much as you can. Just staying there, noticing any sensation in your hands, in your arms, in your body, in your mind. You might start to feel a shift in your mind. Maybe you felt lightheaded and now you feel more focused. Or maybe you're feeling more relaxed now. Or you may find that you feel more buzzing energy through your whole system. Remember to bring those shoulders down and to keep your muscles as relaxed as possible. And remember, if you feel tired holding your hands like this, you can always relax your arms for a while. Move them about a little bit to remove the restrictions from the muscle tightness. And then you can either put them back together again or you can just keep them on your lap. And otherwise, keeping on focusing on your hands, your arms, your whole body, and your mind. Noticing any sensation there. I know, for example, my mind is shifting right now, getting a clearer focus, and my whole body is being soothed by a wave of energy. How is this mudra helping you right now? Just keeping your breath as normal as possible. One more minute. Yeah, now you can take a deep breath to finish, and as you do so, you can release your hands and you can move your hands and your wrists around and your arms, even your shoulders if you wish to. You can roll them a few times just to bring a bit of relief to the possible tension that the posture brought. Now, you can also open your eyes. I can't remember if I've said it. And welcome back. So, this is the end of the session. I hope you've enjoyed it. A big thank you to the Fabula Festival, the Libraries Week, and One Place East. Check those guys out. They are amazing for what they do to support disability in Redbridge and in East London. So, in terms of my sessions, I run a regular weekly session every Wednesday, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock London time, here on YouTube. So, you can subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more of them. Please do not hesitate to like the video. That would be really great if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or anything you would like to share, you can share it. So now the live chat is going to stop as I shut down the video, but you can still go back to the video and you can leave comments under the video. And otherwise, you can get in touch with the Ilford Central Library to get my contact details, and then I'll get back to you. I hope you've really enjoyed this. You can actually take all these exercises home with you by either going back onto this video at any time, or you can also just simply practice them if you remember them and you're comfortable to do it on your own. I hope you have a wonderful day and wonderful celebration of Fabula Festival and the Libraries Week. And I hope to see you again soon through the camera. Also, I am hoping that I should be able to return to the Ilford Central Library to run my regular meditation sessions there whenever there will be no more restrictions for groups due to Corona. Okay, thank you very much and bye.